this is Tracy with Artful Creations by Tracy, and today I'm going to be doing a review on this Monvict full-size hot glue gun, which I was given the opportunity to get this for free and asked to do a complete review on it, and I will definitely remain as impartial as possible considering that I did get this for free. So I want to show you that this is the way it comes in this nice box. And as we open it up, we have our instructions, our glue gun itself, and a nice set of glue sticks. So I'll set that aside. This is a very nice, sturdy, heavy-duty glue gun. And wow, this is really cool. I do have to say that this is a positive for me, and having these finger protectors when you're using hot glue gun. There, that and that. Oh, perfect. So if you've done any kind of hot gluing, then you know that you like to kind of press things down when you're gluing it, push it together so it sticks a little bit better, and without a protector, it's pretty painful and hot. This is a positive. I have several glue guns, well, not several, maybe 2 or 3 that did not come with any kind of finger protectors, so I like that a lot. This is just some instructions, which are probably pretty basic. And we have a cord, looks pretty long, which again, I think is another positive because, all right, had to cut that off really quick because of the dog barking. So here I am with our very nice, fairly long cord. It looks like it's probably about 3 feet, which is good. We need a little bit of length on that. Plug it in. Let's see how it stands with the plug. Really good. And we have 2 settings, apparently. So let's take a peek at the instructions really quick. So we have an 800 watt or 120. That is the difference. And I guess it depends on, yep, here we go. 80 or 120. All right, here we are ready to give it a whirl. I've already splurted out some of my hot glue here. It did say that with the 120, your light will be yellow. With the 80, it'll be red. And that it does take about 1 to 3 minutes to heat up. And as you can see, I've got the glue already oozing out. So this is one of the things that I would like to see in a hot glue gun, is a base where when it gets hot and drips, that it's on a base and not on, you know, my table. However, this is a plastic mat and it's okay for this purpose, but not everybody has that, I would say. So let's go ahead and get started. I have this embroidery wreath that I'm going to be decorating, and I have this wrapped piece of ribbon on it, and I want to glue these pieces down here. So as you see, like I said earlier, it's important because the glue is going to come and ooze through this fabric ribbon, and me pushing it down is going to be very painful on my fingers. Ooh, see, and it's very oozy and stringy. Let's see there. Okay, so let me go ahead and add some of this there. And I will do my other side. Doesn't seem like it's going to need a whole lot of glue, which is nice. And I'm pushing that down. And I do feel some of the heat still through the rubber finger, so I imagine without that rubber heat or rubber finger, it would be a lot hotter. And I noticed that this is pretty hot, so I'm going to back it down to the 80 watt. I don't think I need to have it quite as warm. As you can see, look at it sticking really much to my thing here. All right, now I'm going to add my new pieces, and I do want to wrap this around, more added stability here. So let's go ahead and need to figure out where I'm going to add that glue. It looks like I just really need to add it over here. Give that a couple of seconds to adhere. And that did not really adhere. Let's try that again. Doing this in real time instead of me doing a voiceover. So that way you can get the all actual review and see how this works. And I don't understand why that's not properly sticking down. All right, well, let me kick it back up to the 120 and see if that makes a difference. These are staying down. I got that to stay down. But this piece right here, which is a thick wire, wrapped wire, is not sticking down. So we're just going to let that heat up again. And I'm going to add this piece as well. I want to add it on this side. And I can play with that stuff later. I do want to kind of get that wrapped around a little bit. Now this one, I have a little bit more to tack down. I am going to kind of move these pieces out of the way. And let's add some glue right along here. Push that in and see how well that'll adhere. Okay, that's sticking pretty good. That is good. Okay, so I think maybe let's give this one a try again. It might need to be a little bit hotter for these pieces. Or perhaps this is just a little bit too thick to tack down. I don't know. I've never really had that problem before, but this had no problem at all. Oh, that stuck down perfectly. I don't even need to do anything because that one's there perfectly, and I can manipulate these now how I want them. I'm gonna have to do something with this because I don't like how that has turned out. It does not look good at all, but I do have some other leaves and I could add them. You might hear a chicken in the background or my rooster. Ooh, those really stuck. All right, so back to our piece here, because I do kind of want to hide this yellow piece with all of that on there. I could just probably throw some glue right on there and bring these over, which I think I will do. And I'm gonna have to figure out, like I said, something to cover up this guy, because I don't like that sticking out like that, and it's not really adhering very well. All right, so let's go ahead and actually I'm going to put it back down to 80 because I don't think it needs to be as hot for all of this. We were just testing it for this piece here, and for the most part this is kind of stuck down. And let me show you a little bit closer so you could kind of see, but I mean I could easily pull that right off, and I'm probably gonna have to clean that up a little bit, but I'm not really faulting the glue gun for that at all. You know, it could just very well be this is super thick, doesn't want to stick really well to wood. That is certainly not a glue gun's fault. Maybe the glue itself, I don't know. But let's go ahead and add some glue right down the middle here. And oh look, no strings, I like that. And then move these guys over. All right, so we got some of that covered up. Ooh, that is hot. I got some glue on my finger. That was hot. Hence these. Maybe I can try to squish this one on this finger. Yeah, just a little bit of a tighter fit, but that's okay. So, perfect. All right. Okay, so now we have some pieces tacked down with this glue. I'm gonna hide a few pieces here and just kind of alter this a little bit more. I'll come back when I'm going to probably put a bow maybe here or something, or a bow here, and then we'll bring that back with the hot glue gun. In the meantime, I'm going to work with this, but as you see, it works very well. It's very sturdy. It stands on its own even with the plug. I love that. The glue stick is nice and secure inside here. I don't see any issue with it falling out because it's hanging out like some glue guns have. You know, more area where it just won't stay in. And now that I've only used a little bit of it, I can stick this glue stick in here and really look, it's not even falling out. It's not awkward one bit. I like that option or feature as well. I like that. Okay, I'll be back. Okay, here we are with our last bit of touch to our little beautiful decorative embroidery wreath. I went ahead and already secured this and my little hanger and made this little puffy bow. And we're just gonna, now I turned this off some time ago. It's still very hot and it is still very much coming out with hot glue. And let me tell you, it is still also very hot glue, but it works very well. And I'm just going to kind of get this in here and press it on. And then you can kind of mess with these later. This is wired ribbon, and I do recommend wired ribbon for this kind of puffy bow look. If this is something you want to see more of on my channel, please let me know. I would be more than happy to share some of the other crafty things that I do. And as far as this glue gun is concerned for the review, I do give it 2 thumbs up. I do like a lot of the features that it has, but I want you to bear in mind that it does get very, very hot. I will recommend the 80 watt setting, which is the single piece, this one here, and versus the 120, because I did burn my finger even through this, and it does kind of start to melt your stuff. We don't want that. I think the 80 watt is perfectly fine, and this is the second glue stick that went in there. Works out great. And here we have my finished piece. So thank you for joining me and watching this review. and I will link below the product for how you can purchase it. Now, it is not an affiliate link. I only just received this free to give a review on it. So thank you, and have yourself a very blessed day.